Hey guys, Chicago car accident lawyer Scott DeSalvo, and in this video I'm going to give you a car accident settlement calculator. In other words, we're going to talk about how to evaluate and value how much a car accident case is worth. So stay tuned. Welcome back. You know, the number one question I get from everyone, no matter what kind of case they have, is what is my case worth? And that's definitely true for car accident cases. So what we're going to talk about today are the general guidelines that affect how much a car crash case is worth. To really get a good idea, you need to consult with a car crash lawyer who has experience and who has all the facts of your case. So this isn't legal advice, but it is super valuable information that gives you sort of the guidelines so that you'll know if somebody's offering you money on a case, whether the money should be taken or whether you should hold out for more money. Or even if you have a lawyer, whether what that lawyer is offering you is something you should take. So really, the value of a car crash case is based on percentage fault, medical bills, wage loss, and whether the injuries are serious and permanent. So let's jump in right now and talk about it. The first factor is percentage fault. So, the way we evaluate these cases is, at the end of the case, if it doesn't settle, a judge and jury is going to evaluate what percentage fault each person in the crash has. So if you're a passenger, obviously you're not going to be at fault. So they're just going to evaluate the drivers involved. So, if there are two cars that are involved in the crash, maybe one car is 100% at fault, maybe the other car is 0%, maybe it's 50-50, or any combination of that adding up to 100%. So why is this important? Well, let's say there are two cars involved in a crash, and both of them have some fault. So car 1 is 20% at fault, car 2 is 80% at fault, and you win $100,000. Well, that percentage fault determination means that car 1 that was 20% at fault pays $20,000, and the car that was involved in the crash that caused 80% has to pay $80,000. Now, if you are found to be partially responsible and you are found to be more than 50% responsible, you can't recover for your injuries. So percentage fault is definitely a major thing you have to consider, and you have to evaluate the case to determine what a fair settlement value would be. The next factor is medical bills, and this is pretty straightforward. The higher the medical bills, the more valuable case. The lower the bills, the less valuable the case, with some caveats. Now, if you've had surgery or you require ongoing medical care for your injuries sustained in the car crash, obviously that increases the value. It's not a hard and fast rule because, for example, in a case where somebody has a scar or a permanent ongoing injury for which there's not a lot of medical care that they can even give you, your medical bills may be quite low, but the value of the case may be quite high. The next factor is wage loss. Were you working at the time of the accident? And if so, have you lost time from work? If you're working around the time of the crash and you're not required to take any time off from work, that sends a powerful message to the jury that your injuries weren't that very serious. On the other hand, if your injuries are such that you can never return to work, that sends a powerful positive message that the injuries you sustained are serious and really affected your life, and that means the value of your case goes up. It's more valuable. The last factor I want to talk to you that really affects case value is whether your injuries are serious and permanent or somewhat less. So obviously a temporary injury is worth less money than a permanent injury, and a minor injury that's maybe 1, 2, 3 out of 10 on the 1 to 10 pain scale versus a serious injury 6, 7, 8, 9 on the 1 to 10 pain scale. Obviously, the minor injury is worth less money. The more serious injury is worth more money. The other factor here to consider is the effect on your life. Jurors are allowed to give you pain and suffering and disability damages in a trial, and that's something we ask for in a settlement as well. So has the injury affected you? And let's say you love to play football or basketball or soccer, and you can never play that sport again. You're not making money from it, but it really added to your life. If the injuries have really affected you and stopped you from doing the things that you really enjoy in life, that definitely adds value to the case. Once again, I want you to understand that these are general guidelines and you need to talk to an attorney and give that attorney all the facts they need to really give you 100% evaluation on your case. But if you've been involved in a car crash, do not give the insurance company a recorded statement until you get a chance to speak to a lawyer who will represent your interests. The next thing is definitely talk to a lawyer. Injury lawyers offer a free consultation. I offer a free consultation. Why not talk to a lawyer? You don't have to hire him if you don't want to, but at least you'll have some information that you didn't have before. And finally, if you have any concern about whether you sustained an injury, absolutely get in to see a doctor. Thanks for watching. I hope this information helped you, and if I can provide any help to you or answer your questions, please give me a call at the number on the screen. Thanks again. Take care. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button. Or if you'd like to see more of my videos, click subscribe. Thanks again.
If you've been hurt, insurance treating you mean, call 888-HURT-318.